This hasn't happened before. Barristers and solicitors donning wigs and briefs and bringing the criminal courts to a standstill.
Save British justice!
They're careful not to call it a strike, but that's what many will think it is. They're protesting against the government's proposed reforms to legal aid, some due to come into force in April. One junior barrister told me what he earns for making a bail application.
I would be expected to be paid around £50 from the legal aid agency for covering that hearing, which could last the whole day. And out of that £50, I have to cover my own travel costs. And I would just mention that that £50 is before tax and VAT.
We need to say to the government that enough is enough. We're simply not paid enough at the moment to survive.
Barristers and solicitors say that this dispute is about more than just money. They say it's about the quality of legal advice and representation that any member of the public can expect if they happen to be prosecuted for a crime by the state. Janice Sharp's son, Gary McKinnon, received more than £250,000 in legal aid over a 10-year period to successfully challenge his extradition to the US on charges of hacking into government computers.
Without it, we would have lost Gary, and it's no exaggeration and it's not sensationalist to say he would have taken his own life. He would have, but because we had that hope and that trust, and it also gave us time to get more medical evidence.
But the government says that at around £2 billion a year, we have one of the most expensive legal aid systems in the world, and funding needs to be reduced.
We are talking about taxpayers' money here, hard-working taxpayers whose money is going to the legal aid budget. And my responsibility is to ensure that that money goes as far as possible. And I'm confident that at the end of the day, the legal aid budget will be adequate to make sure that those who qualify for legal aid are properly represented.
This unprecedented half-day of action will delay, not jeopardise, trials. But if this dispute isn't resolved, murder, rape and other trials due to start after April could be put at risk. Clive Coleman, BBC News.